afternoon, children. Welcome back to Maths class. We will continue the same exercise. Sixth question. Question is, in the given figure, A, B, C are points on OP, OQ and OR respectively such that AB parallel to PQ and AC parallel to PR. We have to show that BC parallel to QR. So, in this given diagram, PQR is a triangle. Here, AB parallel to PQ. So, we will write given AB parallel to PQ and AC parallel to PR. AC parallel to PR. We have to show that BC parallel to QR. BC parallel to QR. So, here first it is given that AB parallel to PQ. So, in which triangle AB is parallel to PQ? In triangle POQ. In triangle POQ, AB parallel to PQ. So, how can we write BPT in triangle POQ? In any triangle, if we draw a line parallel to one of the side, then the line divides the other two sides proportionally. So, in triangle POQ, AB parallel to one side PQ. So, how can we write the ratio? That is, OA by AP is equal to OB by PQ. This is equation 1 by BPT. Now we will consider the second case, AC parallel to PR. In triangle POR. In triangle POR, AC parallel to PR. So according to BPT, we can write OA by AP equals OC by CR. OA by AP equals OC by CR. Equation 2 by BPT. So from 1 and 2, when we compare the equation, LHS are equal. So we will write the RHS. Therefore, from 1 and 2, OB by BQ is equal to OC by CR. Now look at the diagram. OB by BQ equals OC by CR. So what we can say? So if the ratios are equal, then we can say that the lines are parallel. So the line BC parallel to QR. This is by converse of BPT. Converse of BPT or theorem 2.2. So by BPT we proved that two ratios. Comparing the ratio, we will get OB by BQ equals OC by CR. So if the ratios are equal, then the lines are parallel. It is converse of BPT. So we proved PC is parallel to Q. Seventh question. Using theorem 2.1, prove that a line drawn through the midpoint of one side of a triangle parallel to another side bisects the third side. Recall that you have proved it in 9th standard. So here we have to prove that a line drawn through the midpoint of one side of a triangle. So ABC is a triangle. We have to mark midpoint for one side. Let it be D. The line drawn through the midpoint of one side of a triangle parallel to another side. So we have to draw a line from the midpoint of one side of the triangle, and this line is parallel to another side. That is, D is parallel to BC. We have to prove that this line bisects the third side. So third side is AC. Bisecting the third side means it will divide the third side equally. That is, we have to prove that AE is equal to EC. This we already learned in 9th standard. Can you tell me which theorem this is? This is converse of midpoint theorem. Last year you have learned midpoint theorem and it converse. Converse of midpoint theorem says that if we draw a line through the midpoint of one side of the triangle and the line will be parallel to another side, then the line will bisect the third side. So this we have to prove. Already we proved last year. Now we have to prove it by theorem 2.1, that is BPT. Basic proportionality theorem we have to apply, and we have to prove that E is the midpoint of AC or DE bisects AC. So it is given that D is the midpoint of AB. In triangle ABC, D is the midpoint of AB. So D is the midpoint of AB. We can write it as AD is equal to DB. In triangle ABC, we can write AD is equal to DB. The reason is D is the midpoint. D is the midpoint. And they told the line which is passing from the midpoint of one side of the triangle will be parallel to another side or the second side. That is, DE is parallel to BC. We have to prove that DE bisects AC. That is, E is the midpoint of AC or AE is equal to EC. So, we have to prove that AE is equal to EC. So, we'll write the proof. It is already given that DE is parallel to BC. That we will write first. DE is parallel to BC. It is given. Now, we learned in BPT that if we draw a line parallel to one side of a triangle, then the line divides the other two sides proportionally. So, we will apply BPT. We can write AD by DB is equal to AE by EC. This we will write it as equation 1. So, according to BPT, we had written AD by DB is equal to AE by EC. It is already given that AD is equal to DB. I will write that AD is equal to DB. It is given. Here, this DB we will divide this side. That is AD by DB. Then what we will get here in the right side? When you divide DB to the left side, we will get 1 here. When you cross multiply, see DB into 1 becomes DB. So AD equals DB we will get. So instead of AD equals DB, I brought DB down. So AD by DB is equal to 1. So in this first equation, if AD by DB is 1, what we can write? So we will write from 1. If AD by DB is 1, we can write AE by EC is also equal to 1. This is from 1. Now you cross multiply, you will get AE is equal to EC. And AE is equal to EC means the line divides the side AC into two equal parts or it bisects the third side. So we proved that AE is equal to EC. So here by midpoint theorem, first we will write the formula as D is parallel to BC, write BPT formula. And already given that D is the midpoint, so AD is equal to DB. DB you bring it down, so AD by DB is 1. Substitute this value of AD by DB as 1 in equation 1. We will get AE is also equal to BC. 8th question. Using theorem 2.2, prove that the line joining the midpoints of any two sides of a triangle is parallel to the third side. So here we have to apply theorem 2.2, that is converse of converse of BPT, and we have to prove that the line joining the midpoints of any two sides of a triangle is parallel to the third side. So we have D is the midpoint of AB, E is the midpoint of AC. We had to prove that D is parallel to BC. This we learned in 9th standard as midpoint theorem. If we draw a line through the midpoint of any two sides of a triangle, then the line will be parallel to the third side and half of the third side. That is midpoint theorem. So now we will prove it by converse of BPT. So it is given that D and E are the midpoints of two sides of the triangle. So we can write it as in triangle ABC, D is the midpoint of AB, we can write AD equals DB. And E is the midpoint of AC, we can write AE is equal to EC. Here D is the midpoint of AB. And here E is the midpoint of AC. This is given. To prove, we have to prove that D is parallel to BC. So same way like last sum, we will write what is given first. AD is equal to DB. Proof. Given. So we can write AD by DB is equal to 1. equation 1. Now the second one, AE is equal to EC. This is also given. So we will write AE by EC is equal to 1. Equation 2. So from 1 and 2 we can write AD by DB is equal to AE by EC. AD by DB is equal to AE by EC because RHS are equal. If AD by DB is equal to AE by EC, we can write D is parallel to BC by converse of BP. Converse of BP. Ninth question. ABCD is a trapezium in which AB parallel to DC and its diagonals intersect at each other at a point O. We have to show that AO by BO equals CO by DO. So ABCD is a trapezium in which AB parallel to DC. So given AB parallel to DC. And diagonals will intersect at O. We have to prove that. To prove AO by BO equals CO by DO. So to prove AO by any ratios, if you wanted to prove, we have to consider some triangle and in that one line should be parallel to one of the sides. So here triangles are there but line is not given. So we have to do the construction. So the construction is, draw a line here which is parallel to AB. So I will draw a line EO which is parallel to AB. Draw EO parallel to AB. Already ABCD is a trapezium, opposite sides are parallel. Now we constructed EO parallel to AB. Now we will start the proof. We have to prove that these two ratios are equal. So here EO is parallel to AB in which triangle? In triangle ABD. So we will write in triangle ABD EO parallel to AB. So how can we write BPT? We can write, this is E, D is the common point. We'll start from D. DE by EA, DE by EA is equal to DO by OB. DO by OB. This is equation 1 BPT. So we constructed a line EO which is parallel to AB. So in triangle ADB, EO parallel to AB. So we can write BPT DE by EA is equal to DO by OB. So this is equation 1. Now this EO is not only parallel to AB, it is also parallel to DC. Why? Because ABCD is a trapezium. Already AB and DC are parallel. So if EO is parallel to AB, it will be parallel to DC. So now we will consider the triangle ADC. So we will write in triangle ADC. We can write EO parallel to DC. Now how can we write BPT? So here when we write BPT, as we started here DE by EA, this also we have to start with DE by EA. Or if you write it in the reverse order, then we have to reverse the ratio. So I will show you how can we write DE by EA in triangle ADC. And normally we will always start with a common point. We can write AE by ED is equal to AO by CO. In triangle ADC, the common point we can start from A, that is AE by ED is equal to AO by OC. That I will write here. AE by DE is equal to AO by CO. See that AE by DE is equal to AO by CO by BPT. but we want d by a. Then only we can compare the two equations. So this we will take the reciprocal. So when you take the reciprocal, we will get both the side we will take the reciprocal. D by AE is equal to, or EA, right? D by EA is equal to CO by A. Both are same. We wanted to get the same LHS, so we are written like this. This is equation 2. This is also by BP. So now from equation 1 and 2, we'll see that DE by EA, LHS are same. So we can compare the RHS. Therefore, from 1 and 2, DO by OB is equal to CO by A. DO by OB. But we didn't get the correct answer. We wanted to get AO by BO is equal to CO by DO. So what we have to do is, after getting this ratio, we have to cross multiply. When you cross multiply, we will get CO into OB. CO OB into CO is equal to DO into A. DO into A. After cross multiplying, we'll see what we wanted to get. According to that, we can arrange it. So we want AO by BO. So AO I'll write as it is. Bring BO down. And left side CO is remaining. CO as it is. And we will get it DO down. See, we got the answer. CO by DO equals AO by BO. So once again I'll repeat. Here ABCD is a trapezium. We have to prove these two ratios are equal. For that, we will draw a line EO which is parallel to AB as construction. Once EO is parallel to AB, in triangle ABD, we can write DE by EA is equal to DO by OB. Equation 1 by BPT. Now, this EO is already also parallel to line DC. So, in this triangle, when we write BPT, we can start from A or we can start from D. If you start from the common point A, the ratio will be AE by ED equals AO by CO. But as DE by EA already we had written, to get the same value in the LHS, we will just reverse it. So we will get DE by AE equals CO by AO. So from 1 and 2, LHS are equal, RHS will be equal. After getting this ratio, check that with the question. So we wanted to prove AO by BO equals CO by DO. So you cross multiply. After cross multiplying, see how we want. AO we want in the numerator. So AO you keep as it is and BO in the denominator. So bring BO down. Same way, right side CO already it is there. Bring BO down. So CO by DO equals AO by BO. 10th question. The diagonals of a quadrilateral ABCD intersect each other at a point O such that AO by BO equals CO by DO. Show that ABCD is a trapezium. The same question, similar like last sum, just opposite. The last question, ABCD was a trapezium and we had to prove the ratios are equal. Here, ratios are given. We have to prove that it is a trapezium. So, it is given that the diagonals of a quadrilateral ABCD. ABCD is a quadrilateral. Diagonals will intersect at O and ratio AO by BO is equal to CO by DO. It is given. We have to show that ABCD is a trapezium. To show ABCD is a trapezium. To prove that ABCD is a trapezium, we have to prove that the opposite sides are parallel. So here also we will do the same construction. Draw EO parallel to AB. So here we will write construction. Draw EO parallel to AB. So we will start from the triangle ABD. So we will write in triangle ABD EO parallel to AB. So we can write BPT DE by EA is equal to DO by BO. This is equation 1 BPT. But it is given that AO by BO is equal to CO by DO. This is given. But here we will have DO by BO, but here it is not DO by BO. So we will convert it, we'll change it in the same form, RHS. So we will cross multiply, we will get AO into DO is equal to BO into CO. We want to get DO by BO. So I'll write DO as it is, bring BO down is equal to, here it is CO by AO, will get it done. So now this we will write it as equation 2. So first we had constructed EO parallel to AB and applied BPT in triangle ABD as DE by EA equals DO by BO. What is the ratio given? We had written, but that ratios RHS, for the first equation RHS is not matching with this. So we cross multiplied and we converted in the form DO by BO equals CO by A. See now, first equation also one side is DO by BO, and for the second equation also DO by BO is there. Now from these two, from 1 and 2 we can write 1 and 2, we can write D by EA is equal to CO by A. CO by A. DE by EA is equal to CO by A. So, if DE by EA is equal to CO by AO, what can we say? If the ratios are equal, then the lines are parallel. Which lines are parallel? In triangle ADC, DE by EA is equal to CO by AO, or AE by DE is equal to AO by CO. So we can say that EO is parallel to DC by converse of BPT. Converse of BPT. So we proved that EO is parallel to DC. So here first we started by constructing EO is parallel to AB. So EO is already parallel to AB. We started like that. And now we proved that EO is parallel to DC. This line EO is parallel to both the line AB and CD. Therefore, AB parallel to DC. And if one pair of opposite sides are parallel, ABCD is a trapezium. Therefore, ABCD is a trapezium. Now we will see some additional questions from this topic. First question, in triangle ABC, angle B is equal to angle C. So we will write, given in triangle ABC, angle B is equal to angle C. D and E are points on the sides AB and AC. So D and E are points on the sides AB and AC, such that BD is equal to CE. BD is equal to CE. So BD is equal to CE. That is also given. Now we have to prove that DE is parallel to BC. We have to prove that DE is parallel to BC. DE parallel to BC. So here in triangle ABC, it is given that angle B is equal to angle C. D and E are points on the side AB and AC such that BD is equal to CE. We have to prove that the line DE is parallel to BC. So how can we prove this? So here in triangle ABC, angle B is equal to angle C, we will write first. So you already learned that in any triangle, if two angles are equal, then the opposite sides are equal. Isosceles triangle property. So angle B and angle C are equal in triangle ABC. So the side opposite to angle B is AC and the side opposite to angle C is AB. So we can write that AB is equal to AC. This is equation 1. Reason, isosceles triangle property. Triangle property. So this is equation number 1. Now already given that BD is equal to EC. BD is equal to EC or CE. CE. Equation 2. This is given. Now if you want, we can write as it is. or we will subtract equation 1 minus 2. AB minus BD. Equation 1 minus equation 2 we will do. AB minus BD is equal to right side AC minus C. So AB minus DB, what we will get? AD we will get. AD is equal to AC minus CE, we will get A. This we will write equation 3. Now equation 3 and equation 2 we will divide. That is 3 divided by 2. Equation 3 is AD by equation 2 is BD. Even right side, equation 3 is AE by C. Now look at the diagram. AD by DB or BD is equal to AE by C. So if two ratios are equal, what can we say? D is parallel to BC by converse of BP. Converse of BPT. So we proved that D is parallel to BC. So instead of subtracting, if you want, directly we can divide. That is, instead of subtracting and writing AD by AE, if you write equation 1 by equation 2, if you write, we will get AB by BD is equal to AC by CE we will get. Now look at the diagram. AB by BD down part is equal to the whole side AC by CE. This is corollary of BPT. So from this also we can write D is parallel to BC. Directly also we can write, or subtracting we can apply converse of BPT. Next question. In triangle ABC, DE parallel to BC. In triangle ABC, DE parallel to BC. And CD parallel to EF. CD parallel to EF. EF. We have to prove that. To prove AD square equals AF into AB. AF into AB. So here we have to prove that AD square equals AF into AB. So now here first we will consider what is given here. D is parallel to BC. D is parallel to BC in which triangle? In triangle ABC. So we will write in triangle ABC, DE is parallel to BC. So here if DE is parallel to BC, we can write the BPT or its corollary. According to the question, we have to write. See, if we apply BPT, DE is parallel to BC, we will write AD by DB equals AE by EC. But in proof, DB is not given, EC is also not given. So we cannot apply directly BPT. So as AD is given in the proof and even AB is given, we will apply corollary. We will apply here. So we will write in triangle ABC, if D is parallel to BC, we can write the smaller triangle side, that is AD by the whole triangle side AB. AD by AB. This is one of the corollary. Equals right side when we write smaller triangle side is AE and the bigger triangle side is AC. So this is equation 1, corollary of BPT. So according to what we wanted to prove, we have to choose BPT or corollary. Corollary itself, we have 3 corollaries. See that and write it. So we have equation 1. Now we will see the second part of given. CD parallel to EF. In which triangle? CD is parallel to EF. In triangle ADC. In triangle ADC, CF parallel to DC. So how can we write the corollary? We have to start from the top side, that is in triangle ADC, EF parallel to DC. So top part is AF, smaller side is AF by bigger triangle side is AD is equal to right side same only because at E it is cutting. So AE by AC we have to write. Equation 2, corollary of BP. Now look at two equations. Equation 1 and 2. RHS are equal. So we can write from 1 and 2 we can write AD by AB equals AF by AD. Now you cross multiply, we will get AD square equals AF into AB. That is what we wanted to prove. So here we applied corollary and we got two equations. Comparing the equation, we got the answer. Next question. In triangle ABC, PQ parallel to BC. In triangle ABC, PQ parallel to BC. BD is equal to DC. We have to prove that PE equals EQ. To prove PE is equal to EQ. So here we want to prove that PE is equal to EQ. So in triangle ABC, if PQ is parallel to BC, can we say that PE parallel to BD? Yes. So in the whole triangle, PQ is parallel to the whole side BC. Then we can say that PE parallel to BD. In which triangle? In triangle ABD. So proof. In triangle ABD, PE parallel to BD. Now, here in the last question, all the questions we applied BPT and its corollary, but the third corollary we didn't apply at all. This time we have to apply the last corollary because we wanted to prove that PE is equal to EQ. For the smaller triangle AP, PE and AE are the sides. So we wanted to include the side PE in the proof. So we will write the third corollary. So third corollary is smaller triangle side AP by bigger triangle side AB is equal to again smaller triangle side AE by bigger triangle side AD equals third side smaller triangle side PE by PD. This is the last corollary. Equation 1, we'll just write corollary of BPT. Now we have considered triangle ABD. Similarly, we'll consider triangle ADC or ACD. In triangle ACD, we can say that EQ is parallel to DC. Reason is PQ is parallel to BC. EQ is parallel to DC. Same way we will apply corollary 3. We'll start AE by AD equals AQ by AC equals EQ by DC. All the three sides, corresponding sides of the smaller triangle and the bigger triangle we had written. Corollary of BPT. Now normally when we write two equations, if the RHS are equal, we'll say LHS are equal. But here in each equation we have three fractions. So we cannot compare all the fractions. Now we see in both the equations which is common. AE by AD is common. See here also AE by AD is there. Here also AE by AD is there. That means all the 6 fractions ratios are equal. So from this which we want only we will take. We wanted to prove that PE is equal to EQ. So we will write from 1 and 2. 1 and 2. We wanted to prove PE is equal to EQ. Where is PE and EQ? Only that fraction we will consider. These two we will consider. That is PE by BD is equal to EQ by DC we will write. So here how can we say PE is equal to EQ? In two fractions, if the denominators are equal, we can say numerators are equal, or numerators are equal, we can say denominators are equal. Here already it is given BD is equal to DC. So denominators are equal. Therefore PE is equal to EQ. Reason we can write BD is equal to DC. It is given. So we prove PE is equal to EQ. This sum and the previous sum, both the questions were asked in 2015 final exam paper. That's all for today. Thank you, children.